The film opens with a man arriving at his suburban home just as television news broadcasts continuous coverage of the tragic September 11 attacks. He walks to a table, methodically placing multiple cell phones down before retreating to a back room to pray. His quiet solitude is abruptly shattered when unknown figures break in, pull a dark cloth bag over his head, and forcibly abduct him to an undisclosed military black site. 8 years later, Private Amy Cole arrives at Camp X-Ray, a detention facility within Guantanamo Bay. Alongside a new batch of recruits, she receives a tense introductory tour from the commanding staff. The harsh reality of the facility immediately becomes apparent as detained men yell and pound against the metal mesh of their cell blocks. When a violent altercation breaks out, an aggressive detainee causes chaos, and Superior Officer Staff Sergeant Ransdell orders the new soldiers to help subdue him. Cole steps forward to hold the man's arm, but he violently elbows her backward. Once the guards finally overpower the prisoner and strap him to a wheelchair, he spits directly at Cole. Enraged by the disrespect, Cole retaliates by kicking him before he is hauled away. On the transport bus following the incident, Ransdell attempts to flirt with Cole, but she rebuffs his advances. Later that evening, she has a brief video call with her mother, offering a fleeting connection to the outside world. The next day, Cole is assigned to distribute books and reading material down the cell blocks. When she attempts to offer a book to a detainee, he immediately turns hostile. Ransdell steps in to mediate, noting that the prisoners despise female guards. Moving down the line, Cole stops at cell 105, where a detainee named Ali angrily demands the final Harry Potter book, claiming he has been asking for it for 2 years. Annoyed by his impatience, Cole snaps that they only have what is currently on her cart. Ali specifies that he wants The Prisoner of Azkaban, prompting a bewildered Cole to ask if that is an Arabic title. Ali laughs, explaining it is part of the Western fantasy series. Later, to clear her head, Cole goes for an intense run along the perimeter, staring out at the open expanse of the bay. The routine continues with day block checks. Ali repeatedly tries to strike up a conversation, calling her Blondie and asking for her real name, but Cole stonewalls him, comparing him to the fictional Hannibal Lecter because of his conversational persistence. Ali admits he has never heard of the movie, and Cole retorts that it is likely banned wherever he is from. Other detainees begin wrapping their Qurans in white sheets in silent protest. When Ali asks for water and promises to remain quiet, Cole opens the small chow hole in his cell door. Without warning, Ali hurls a cup of human feces directly into her face. Guards rush to her rescue, and a quick reaction force is called in to secure Ali. Following the disgusting assault, the soldiers take a break on a yacht for a fishing trip, where Ransdell continues his unwanted romantic pursuit of Cole. That night, during a camp party, Cole drinks heavily to numb her stress. Retreating to the restroom, she finds explicit adult magazines left behind. Ransdell follows her inside, and while she initially plays along with the magazine to tease him, she quickly pulls away and forcefully pushes him back when he refuses to stop his aggressive advances. Meanwhile, as punishment for his assault, Ali is rotated through different isolation cells every 2 hours. Walking past his empty cell, Cole notices investigators examining the area. She spots a discarded paper cup featuring an intricate, neat pencil drawing done by Ali. Another soldier bags it as evidence. Curious and unsettled, Cole sneaks into the administrative files. Flipping through the documents, she discovers disturbing photographs of Ali unconscious, injured, and bruised, with a pair of hands visibly holding his face up for the camera. She notes his extensive disciplinary record and spots the brevity code Alfred Hitchcock logged on his block sheet. A fellow soldier explains that the code indicates a psychological evaluation took place. During lunch, another soldier named Cruz sits with Cole and dismisses her quiet demeanor. Meanwhile, during her next round of block checks, Cole glances into Ali's cell and notices he is intently working on a complex Sudoku puzzle. Ali approaches the glass partition, explaining that he has finished every single Sudoku book provided in the facility and is now forced to design his own puzzles from scratch. He attempts to hand her one of his custom sheets, but Cole refuses, knowing it violates standard operating procedure. Frustrated by her rigid adherence to the rules, Ali's mood darkens. He rants bitterly before sarcastically claiming the puzzle was a secret terrorist message, tearing it up and flushing it down the toilet. He bitterly labels the guards as the true terrorists, prompting Cole to angrily order him to be quiet. She softens slightly, admitting that the Harry Potter book he wants is not actually in the facility library, despite what another guard falsely promised. Ali apologizes for his persistence, confessing that the absolute uncertainty of his indefinite detention is slowly driving him insane. Months pass, marked by monotonous routines, flag-raising ceremonies, and Friday prayers. 8 months into Cole's deployment, a massive hunger strike erupts across the cell blocks. Cole tries to convince the detainees to eat, warning them of the harsh disciplinary measures to come, but they completely ignore her. Soon, guards drag a weak hunger striker out of his cell, strapping him down to forcefully insert a nasal feeding tube. A senior officer arrives to demand why the prisoners are staging the strike. Cole reports that the men are demanding an elliptical exercise machine. The officer enters the block, negotiates with the inmates, and ultimately grants the request. Later, Cole watches over Ali as he kicks a soccer ball alone inside an outdoor wire cage. When she asks if he will use the new elliptical machine, he scoffs, stating none of the detainees will touch it because it was requested by a specific inmate named Mahmoud. Ali shares that he managed to score 12 consecutive kicks, though rumors claim an inmate in another block reached 40. Cole challenges him, promising to personally vouch for him if he beats the 40-kick record. Ali tries again, jokingly claiming 48 kicks after only managing 8. She mentions that compliant detainees are allowed to play full matches on an open field, urging him to cooperate. Ali shakes his head, stating that complying feels like validating their systemic abuse. He then notes that Cole must think he is foolish, but she sincerely replies that he is clearly intelligent enough to have attended university. The two share a rare, genuine moment of laughter until Mahmoud passes by and hurls angry insults at Ali for fraternizing with the guard. Ransdell immediately summons Cole, interrogating her about what she and Ali were discussing. When Cole dismisses it, Ransdell warns her that guards and detainees should never converse. Shortly after, Ransdell tells Cole he needs her assistance to monitor the men's showers because his regular detail is tied up. He orders Ali to strip and enter the showers. Ali hesitates, visibly uncomfortable with a female guard present, but Ransdell threatens to deploy a force team. Ali complies, while Ransdell intentionally ensures Cole watches, directly violating standard operating procedures and religious protocols. That night, Cole drinks with the other soldiers. She tries to express sympathy to a guard who was originally supposed to manage the showers, assuming he was too busy cleaning a cell. The soldier is confused, noting that the block was entirely peaceful that day. The horrifying truth sets in. Ransdell deliberately lied to manipulate her into violating SOP and degrading Ali. Outraged, Cole officially reports Ransdell's misconduct. She is summoned to the commanding officer's office, where her report is instantly dismissed. The superior protects Ransdell, discredits Cole's claims by accusing her of being inappropriately sympathetic to a terrorist, and warns her of an impending disciplinary hearing. Isolated from her peers and shunned in the mess hall, Cole learns from Cruz that a guard recently attempted suicide due to the intense psychological pressure of the camp. Cruz harshly warns Cole that she is being manipulated by the detainees and tells her to harden up. Ransdell passes by to mock her openly. Cole continues her grueling duties, growing increasingly sensitive to the detainees' plight while becoming entirely ostracized by the military unit. While cleaning a cell, she receives official notice that she is being permanently transferred to the night shift. On the night shift, Ali looks at the clock outside his cell, confused and unsettled by Cole's absence. When a new guard replaces her, Ali anxiously asks where Cole is, receiving only silence. During her rounds later that night, Cole walks past Ali's cell and sees him resting. She turns to leave, but Ali immediately sits up and calls out to her. Cole tells him to sleep, but he confesses that true rest is impossible in this place. When Ali asks why she was reassigned to the night shift, Cole admits she reported someone for misconduct. Though she refuses to name Ransdell, Ali quickly deduces what a snitch is and realizes what happened. Ali asks why Cole enlisted in the military in the first place, and she turns the question back on him. Ali firmly reassures her that he was never part of any terrorist network. They trade personal details for the first time. Ali reveals he is from Bremen, Germany, while Cole shares she is from a small rural town. Another soldier interrupts briefly to drop off a cup of coffee for Cole, noting that her stint on the night shift will not last forever. Ali calculates the calendar, realizing it is July 14th, meaning Cole's rotation ends next month in August when the guards cycle out. He asks if she will ever return to the camp, and she answers a definitive no. Reflecting on her time there, Cole admits she has learned a great deal, though new guards will only repeat the same cycles. Ali challenges her, reminding her that they are fundamentally enemies. Suddenly, Ali reaches into his Quran, pulls out a concealed razor blade, and drops to his knees. He presses the sharp blade directly against his throat, warning Cole not to reach for her radio, or he will end his life right there. Panicked, Cole tries to talk him down, but Ali cries out that he is exhausted, trapped, and barely living a human existence. Desperate to break through his despair, Cole reveals her full name, Amy, and tells him she grew up in Moore Haven, Florida. She asks if he remembers the zoo in Bremen, explaining that she visited a local zoo as a child to escape her small town, only to feel deeply disturbed by seeing wild animals locked inside cramped, artificial cages. Ali scoffs, pointing out that the zookeepers had no real choice in locking the animals up. Cole fiercely disagrees, arguing that living creatures always deserve the chance to be free. Stunned by her vulnerability, Ali lowers the blade. Cole paces the block nervously before returning to his cell. She finds Ali weeping softly, the razor discarded on the floor. Trembling, Cole reaches through the bars and holds his hand as tears stream down both of their faces. The following morning, Cole packs her belongings and prepares to leave the facility for good. Inside his cell, Ali wakes up to the sound of a new guard distributing books along the block. As the guard pushes the cart past, Ali spots a familiar cover. He urgently tells the guard to hand him the book, realizing it is the long-awaited final Harry Potter novel. Ali opens the front cover and finds a handwritten note left inside by Cole. The film concludes as Cole drives away from Camp X-Ray into freedom, while Ali sits quietly on his cot, finally turning the pages of the book he spent years waiting to read.